What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. You know what today is? It is FOXBODY Friday. So what we're going to be doing today is getting Jacob Civic out of the garage. Finally. And we're going to be washing the Fox, getting it cleaned up some, and then pulling it in and starting on rebuilding it.
Holy crap, you did it. All right.
Oh, God. I got my anxiety worked up a little bit. Just a little bit.
4 takes maybe. Keep watching to the very end of the video. You'll see all the bloopers. It's going to be fun.
First time on video.
It's not your first time on video.
Yes, it is my first time.
No, it's not.
Like, really, like, doing the opening and the intro and all that. Normally, I'm like, hey! Or saying something cheesy or smart or whatever in the background. But as far as actually talking on camera... Hi, Kristen! Hi.
All right, guys. So yes, FOXBODY Friday is finally back. Hold on. God, she's got me crying over here. So, yes. This hunk of junk.
Don't call it that. It's not a hunk of junk. It is a precious piece of metal in the making. It's not a hunk of junk.
This hunk of junk right here is going to go to being something very nice. We got the rocker panel ordered.
Yes.
Got it ordered last night, and it is bad. So, you can actually see the pinch weld. So, we're going to have to figure out how we're going to get this front end up.
Ooh, them tires.
Yeah.
They're horrible.
They are. We're going to air these up, get it moved over so we can wash it finally.
It's dirty.
And like she said, we're going to get the shit Vic out.
Finally.
If y'all seen episode 4, you know, I dropped the block off the engine stand. So, it's getting totally revamped, totally different plan. We're just going to have to hold tight on it. But in the meantime, we need to get Papa Smurf done. Would you like to explain to him what's happening?
Well, what we are going to do to begin with is, of course, wash it, get it somewhat cleaned up so we can actually see what needs to be fixed, repaired, whatever on the body. And then me and you are going to get it in the garage, take the engine out, take the transmission out. We got to order the engine, and we're actually ordering a Coyote. As far as the engine goes, Jacob wanted to go back and forth about doing the
push rod.
Yeah. And I want it for power. I know it sounds better, push rod, but I want the power of it.
Yeah. And our boy Kenneth Sean.
Yeah.
Built not bought.
We talked to him at Pitts.
Yep. He said the same thing.
Yeah.
So, Gen 2 Coyote swap. Don't know what transmission yet.
Yep.
We got a secret box upstairs.
Oh, we bought it at Pitts. Got a great deal on it. Saved us a good chunk of money. Yep. And it's the K-member. We went ahead and got it. We went ahead and got the motor mounts. So
yep.
Now we're gonna order the engine, and once it comes in, we'll be shooting another video.
Yeah. So UPR. You probably noticed it on Hunter's shirt in the last video. UPR hooked, well, it was Pit special.
Yeah, it was a Pit special.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing like they hooked us up because we're on, you know, we got the YouTube or nothing. He did hook us up with a bunch of stuff though.
Oh, yeah.
T-shirts and a mini adjustable wrench.
I know, I love it.
So, we're Gen 2 Coyote swapping it. MMR timing set, which will be get up to, I think, 1,000 or 1,100 horsepower. We are going to do a oil pump gear in the engine before we drop it in. Gen 3 ported intake manifold, cold air, full exhaust, full cage because...
You don't want me getting hurt.
Yeah, I mean, this thing will be...
If I do roll it aside.
This thing will be like 500 wheel horse on E85 by the time we're done, if not more, with hopefully help from Lund getting this thing tuned up, even if we got to take it to them to get it done. So, you ready to get your car going, Mama?
I am.
All right. I am going to air up the tires. We're going to get it moved. But it does start and run again.
I didn't hear it.
And guys, the whole reason we call it Papa Smurf is because her dad.
Yes, my father.
Look
He had
at
one
that.
just like it.
It barely runs, but it runs. So, like I said, the 2.3's coming out. We're going to put it up on Facebook Marketplace, sell it, get it going, get this thing cleaned up. All new interior. I found that they have cup holder middle console now. All this gets replaced. The truck button and all that stuff. The fuel tank lid release. We'll probably replace this whole dash with a black one. I don't even know this thing.
Which all the cosmetic stuff, we can wait and do it once we get the engine in it.
Yeah, the goal is to try to have this thing ready in September for Mustang Week. I don't know how close we'll get.
Well, I mean, it depends on getting stuff ordered, how quick we can get it, plus our time as far as being able to work on it.
Yeah, which we both have gravy jobs now, so we're off work by 7:30, like at the latest at night. So we should be able to get into the shop and get body work and stuff done, because it used to be white and it's going back blue because of Papa Smurf, and I think we're going to use a grabber blue, Ford grabber blue.
I don't know if anybody has ideas on the blue. If you have ideas on what color blue we should go with for like a Smurf blue, because I think the grabber blue is like too bright of a blue.
Yeah.
If you have any suggestions on the color blue, drop it down in the comments below. Let us know what you think as far as the color. But yeah, it's going to be kind of based Papa Smurf. My dad, that's what he got called all the time back in the day, was Papa Smurf, and he had a Mustang just like this. So
He actually had two. Funny thing, I bought your sister and brother-in-law's 82 GT from them. A buddy of mine had a 86 for 2.3 that he was selling. Her dad bought that, and then he ended up buying an 83. So at one time we had an 82, 83, and an 86. Both of his were four-cylinder, 4-speed cars, which was cool. I mean, it really was cool. But it's time to get this thing started, man. Like, I'm stoked. Gen 2 Coyote, this car is going to be ripping. 2 years in the making. 2 years in the making. We had some issues with the title. We finally got that straight. So,
yeah, because we weren't gonna any kind of money into this car until we had the title in our name.
yep. It's starting to get dark, but it's no big deal because I've got lights. We get this thing washed up. If anything, we're going to get that front end put together. But first things first, we're going to get these tires aired up, and
What are you looking for?
we got a lot of work to do this car.
All right.
But it's going to be good.
We gotta go. We gotta get started.
Yeah, let me get off. Well, I'm going to get to airing up some tires so she can wash her car.
Yes.
It's in the shop. It is in the shop. This is going to be one of the best rebuilds I ever do. We got a lot of stuff, like a lot of cancer. Got some cancer up on the roof that we got to take care of, which ain't going to be bad. Luckily, everything I've seen so far with this car has been pretty solid. We're going to replace this fender, the hood, the cowl. We're going to try to save glass. 10 holes are for sale. Cheap. I think I'll let them go for like $150. It's a whole set. They don't have center caps. They are pretty rough. That one back here is bent. The 2.3 that is in here, we are going to get rid of. So it's 2.3 4-cylinder car, automatic. I'm going to use my S550 hood stud. If you didn't see that on TikTok, go check me out. It's right here. Bam. But anyway, the 2.3 is going to go bye-bye. Of course, obviously, you heard us talking about Gen 2 Coyote, but we're running into an issue finding a Gen 2. See, he's smiling. He knows why. So, the issue is, everybody wants way too much money for them. I found one with 60,000 miles for $5,700, and I'm not going to pay $5,700 for a Gen 2 when I can easily go to Copart and buy 18, 20 car. Don't want 21, 23 because they've got the detuned engine. Which wouldn't really matter because we're going to change the intake manifold and everything. They choked up on it anyhow. Me and Hunter actually had this conversation earlier. We're looking at MMR timing set. $1,400 later, and we have everything we need. So this one may end up getting a Gen 3 swap. Now, I did tease Hunter with, what if we did a Gen 4? That would be interesting. The only problem is if I'm not mistaken, Palm Beach finally got into the PCM, but I don't want to wait too long. I don't think we could run a Gen 3 PCM on that. I mean, we probably could, but so I'm thinking Copart 18, 20 S550 GT performance pack like Hunter's. That way I can steal the puddle like mirrors off of it, put on my car, and he can have some seats and a touchscreen radio and some other good stuff. We'll just make it a 401A car.
That'll work for me.
Man, I mean, V-Tuned, if you guys don't know who V-Tuned is, he rebuilds wrecked cars. He just bought a 19 model GT, 19 or 20 model with a 10-speed. Of course, Mama don't want them automatic, she wants a manual. I think he paid $3,200 for it, $3,500 for it from Copart. Engine was good, transmission was good. Matter of fact, that's where my gauge pod in my car came from. So this may be a Gen 3 swap instead of Gen 2. I've already found the error of my ways with transmission. We can't run a MT82. We can't run a Tremec. We have to run a T56 Magnum or something in the SN95 era, since it's nothing more than a rebodied Fox. But we got a lot of work. We got to get all these holes filled in. All these holes filled in. Get this smooth as can be. That way this car is ready for show. Get it cleaned up underneath the hood. I did wash the car though. It looks better. So, of course, new headlights, taillights, all the good stuff. I want this done by September. He's looking at me crazy. I'm serious. Like, I want it done by September.
We can do it. Just a matter of getting the parts.
Yeah. Mustang Week is September 4th, I think, is when it starts. I want to have this car there with Cliff. You know, having a good time. We got to figure out wheels. And like Stacy said, guys, comment down below what blue you think we should run. She's wanting to go for a Smurf color because it is going to be called Papa Smurf. I need paint because I've got to get the hood and trunk lid painted because we got something special going underneath the hood in the trunk lid that you'll only see at car shows and on the video. And then I got to get the engine bay painted once we get it straight before because the next video you're going to see us rip engine transmission out and K-member because we got the UPR K-member, to the tubular K-member and tubular lower control arms and all the springs and all that good stuff. So we're going to test fit that. This weekend we're going to get spindles off of SN95. So the front will be 5 lug. And then I got to find a GT rear end that we can shove, SN95 GT rear end that I can shove up underneath here for a little bit because we're going to re-gear it to like a 373, I think, is where I want it. And then source the engine. Body don't look bad though. I mean, mine is like replacing the fenders, the front bumper, the rear bumper, the trunk lid, and the hood, and seeing if we can get hood struts on. I think they offer hood struts for the Fox.
I believe you're right.
Yeah, I don't want a hood prop, so
No.
no, not on this one.
I do? No, I don't know.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I know what you're thinking. That's only a 2-hour drive, and we got it custom painted too.
See? Great minds think alike. But the only thing is...
Ooh, I wonder if they would cut a custom one. Oh, no. Damn, I may have said too much just then. I got a number for the guy that does all the custom stuff. Yeah, so...
You know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, technically we wouldn't need a hood prop. If we'd have a hood prop. Well, no, because I want the hood to be open. Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, because there's a secret that's going to go underneath.
Yeah. And it is getting like a 3-inch cow hood, so 2 to 3-inch cow hood. I think these look good with the cow hoods. S550s look dumb, but I've seen a couple that look good, but
Yeah.
oh well, you know.
I couldn't find that 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. So this is going over here in the Civic trunk box. Because I still got to figure out what I'm going to do about it. Because it's officially out of the shop. Papa Smurf is in. Time to get busy. Like we already have. We have the K member, but we also have another box. What's in the box? Oh, dang. I just broke it. Hold on. One thing I can say is we will reveal that in the next video when we're tearing this out. But this is the worst damage on the car. And that's going to be the biggest pain in the ass to fix. Oh, that is so weird. I can hear that tire losing air. You hear it bubbling?
Mm-hmm.
Once again, guys, you need some 10 holes. I'm pretty sure you get them cleaned up. They'd look really good. And like I said, one of them's bent. Probably find some center caps for them. $150. I'll even unmount the useless tires off of them, and yeah, we go from there. So I'm going to keep looking at this car. I'm going to get out of here. The goal for today is over. It's taken us 4 days, which we had bad storms yesterday, so we had more issues getting the Civic back together than we did anything. So I'm going to get off here. I need to look at what's in the box and see how that's going to work out. So, as always, guys, we love you. We'll see you next time. And remember, dream big. See ya.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today is FOXBODY Friday. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Fox.
Oh my god. Show her what she's supposed to say.
Welcome back, YouTube. I fucking forgot. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel. We are going to be moving the Civic out. And no, I don't want to do it this way.